Greetings, I, Melini and Anyet, school code YEA3401. Today, I'm here to share a review of the novel Ghost Moth by Michelle Forbes, a beautifully lyrical and deeply emotional debut that explores love, memory, choice, and the echoes of the past in our present lives. The story centers on Catherine Bedford, a woman whose life is shaped by the tensions between what has been and what might have been. The novel opens in Belfast in the summer of 1969, a time when the city itself is on the brink of unrest and societal conflict. Catherine, a devoted wife and a mother of four, finds herself confronting long-buried memories after a near-drowning experience in the Irish Sea. This moment becomes symbolic of the deeper emotional currents in her life, the things beneath the surface that still tug at her heart and mind. Forbes structures the book in alternating chapters between 1969 and 1949, two pivotal moments in Catherine's life. In 1949, she was a young woman with dreams, an amateur opera singer involved in the production of Carmen, whose path crosses with a tailor named Tom McKinley. Their connection, brief but intense, awakens a passion in her that contrasts sharply with the life she eventually chooses with George, the dependable man who becomes her husband. One of the most compelling aspects of Ghost Moth is how Forbes uses metaphor and imagery to explore inner life. The novel isn't driven by plot twists or dramatic action. Rather, its power lies in the gentle yet persistent way it immerses readers in the emotional landscape of its characters. The title itself, Ghost Moth, becomes a quiet symbol of memory and longing, much like the souls of the dead waiting to be caught, as described through Catherine's reflections on moths she watched as a child. The world of 1969 Belfast, with its creeping violence and social unrest, mirrors Catherine's own internal struggle. As political tensions rise in the city, so too do the quiet tensions within her marriage and family. George, her husband, serves as both emotional anchor and reminder of the life Catherine chose, steady, loyal, and rooted in everyday responsibilities. Meanwhile, the memory of Tom represents a life unchosen, one filled with romantic intensity and unfulfilled possibility. But this novel isn't simply about romance or regret. It's about the intricate weave of choices and consequences. As readers, we see how Catherine's past shapes her present, and how the love she shows her children and husband is informed by what she has lost as much as what she has gained. The story also touches on family dynamics, especially through the perspective of her children, such as her youngest daughter, who begins to understand that her parents are people with complex histories, not simply maternal or paternal figures. Forbes' writing style is poetic and evocative, filled with vivid sensory detail. Scenes are described in a way that makes you feel the chill of the Irish Sea and the weight of summer heat and the emotional undercurrents that tug at Catherine's soul. The language often feels like a metaphor itself, expressive, layered, and intentionally reflective. The novel's strengths lie in humanity and emotional truth. The characters are not perfect. They wrestle with regret, loyalty, and the hard realities of life. Their struggles feel all more real because they are not overdramatic. They're quiet, everyday battles that many readers can relate to. In conclusion, Ghost Moth is a beautiful, reflective novel about memory, choice, love, and the persistent pull of what might have been. It asks us to consider how our past shaped our present, not through grand events, but through the quiet moments we carry with us. Whether you are drawn to poetic language, deep character study, or stories that explore the human heart with nuance and care, this novel offers something profound and lasting. Thank you.